We in the building. DJ Gambini, the Renaissance man.
Sean Stark.
And this is Sports Talk 101, presented to you by Country Vision Studios. We off in the building today, and we're going to talk a little football, NFL style.
Yes, sir. NFL season is upon us.
Yes, sir. The Summer League was packed with excitement. I got to get to the NBA. Them young players, I think the NBA is headed in the right direction.
Oh, yeah.
But it's time for us to start prepping and getting ready for the fall and some football.
That's right. Get ready for that fall in football. Here we go.
All right. Our first trip stop us in the NFC South. And let's start with the home team, Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, that's right. ATL, Falcons all day long, man. It's going to be an interesting year.
I think it's probably another year of mediocrity.
Yeah, of course. Another year.
I mean, Julio leaving could be a good thing due to the fact that Matt Ryan ain't going to be staring down one receiver.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't,
Yes, he was. Julio was probably the most targeted receiver when he was on the field.
Yeah, he was. Calvin Ridley, though,
Yeah, Calvin Ridley, he a good player. And like I said, he could score the ball. Me and, Don Skillett, shouts out Don. Me and him wanted to do a little bet. Who going to score the most touchdowns, him or CD Lamb?
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting this year because I know Matt Ryan got another weapon. He got 2 tight ends, so we'll see how this new coach. His strategy.
That tight end from down there in Florida, he supposed to be the next big thing at that position. But I don't know. Every time I see a tight end get drafted high, I go to thinking about Vernon Davis. Not saying Vernon Davis was a bad tight end, but I don't think he was a pretty high draft pick to say he was a tight end.
Yeah, the tight end is a real highlighted position. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this new league with the high scores and everything like that. So we'll see if he can step up. If he step up to the plate, give him some opportunity.
I just hope we improve the defense, because I think we could have been a little better if the defense would have stepped up a little bit last year. But anyway, like I said, mediocrity for me. I got them placing third in the division.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Everybody's favorite.
Right now, they the favorite, and they should be. I mean, they got almost everybody returning that was on the Super Bowl team that started.
That's right.
And they should be the favorite. And then they got timeless Tom Brady.
That's right.
Yeah, he timeless. I mean, you got to get a man his credit. Now, do I think he the greatest quarterback ever? Probably. I'm saying as far as winning-wise, you have to say yes.
Yeah, you got to, man.
But I mean, skill-wise, you got people. He playing a long time to get numbers that people played a shorter time to get.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So the GOAT debate always gonna be up. Jordan, LeBron, who you like? The New Orleans Saints.
They're gonna. I think they'll give a run. They'll give a little run for the money.
I don't know, man. I just think they're gonna be better than us, man. Because Taysom Hill last year, he won a couple games.
Yeah. I mean, with Jameson throwing that ball like he throws, he may throw some interceptions. Well, he will throw some interceptions, and but he's gonna score some points as well.
But that's the thing, though. Turnovers in any sport that you play, turnovers will kill you.
Right. But they got Sean Payton. They got a solid defense. You know what I'm saying? They're still top 10 in the league as far as defense.
Well, the thing with Taysom Hill, I feel like he kind of earned his bones. He deserved a chance to at least let's start the 4 games with you. Let's see, can you be an NFL quarterback, or are you just a plug-and-play player?
Now, let me ask you this. Do you think they can win 10 games with Taysom Hill?
10? I haven't looked at their schedule, but knowing Sean Payton, 10... But I don't think they can win 10. I don't think they can win no more with Jameis than they can win with Hill.
But why not run the same thing you ran last year with Drew Brees?
Because Drew Brees didn't turn the ball over. Jameis do.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And I think I heard in the preseason he was turning the damn ball over.
Yeah, of course, But I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. I got them second in the division. Is that good enough for the playoffs or not? I don't know, but I got them second in the division. Carolina Panthers, bottom dwellers for me now. Even though I know they win games, one thing about the Carolina franchise, you never know when they come.
You never know.
Every time they done made it to the Super Bowl, nobody expected them to be that good coming into that season.
Yeah.
But Sam Donaldson, is it Donald or Donaldson? I think it's Donald.
Yeah,
Donald. He can make all the throws. He's a young guy. he was in a bad franchise with the Jets. But can he come to the South and,
make some noise?
Yeah, and show his potential, because he was a high draft pick.
Yeah, he was. He was a high draft pick. I mean, the Dolphins, they played him twice a year. So, he got an arm. But as far as the rest of the team, what receivers are we looking at over there?
Do they still got Funches?
You got McCaffrey back there in the back.
Yeah, McCaffrey, is he gonna stay healthy? That was always my concern, because he's a relatively small back.
Right.
A good back now.
Yeah.
He's a good back, but small back.
Is he gonna last?
Well, last year proved that he can be hurt, because he was kind of on the sideline for most of the season last year.
Most of the season.
But, with the advances in technology and medicine and all that, he probably will be back.
Yeah.
Better than ever this year. And like I said, I still got him last, because I'm definitely not putting them above us,
right,
the Falcons. And we know Tampa Bay pretty much going to win. And we know with Sean Payton still in place that the Saints still going to be pretty decent.
Yeah, they're going to be pretty decent.
And that's how I got it. Tampa Bay, New Orleans, Atlanta, Carolina. All right. NFC West. This is the division that I believe can maybe dethrone the NFC South, because the NFC South are the current Super Bowl champions. Where I know it don't claim for the whole division, but we are the team that won the championship is in our division.
That's right.
So we're gonna start with Arizona. You got J.J. Watt addition, excellent addition.
Wow.
Now you got A.J. Green, opposite of receiver they got from the Texans, Hopkins,
yeah,
and Kyler Murray. And Fitzgerald still playing. I ain't heard he retired.
And they got some. They got some slot. They got some
man,
backups too. They got some receivers.
Man, you can move Fitzgerald to the slot. He done slow down a little bit. Boy, that's a big slot receiver.
Man, what Kyler Murray got right now, and what Arizona has as far as an offense, you got Kenyon Drake. He's still there running the ball.
Right.
It's a lot of firepower to stop.
Yeah, I think them boys gonna be pretty good. But like I said, somebody out of this division, besides Green Bay, we're gonna get to them, but somebody out of this division can dethrone the Bucs. All right.
Yeah.
The Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson, wanted trade rumors this offseason.
Right.
They was able to sweep that up under the rug and get everything straight. Mm-hmm. He reported to camp on time, this and that.
Yeah.
Seahawks always look good, man. They always a threat.
Man, and they got receivers. You still got Tyler Lockett.
Yeah, Tyler Lockett. I like him. He's gritty.
Metcalf. I think they just added Jamal Adams in the running back in the backfield.
Is it to you his hands are questionable for him to be that big and fast?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're very
that came up in a discussion.
It's very questionable.
The other night when we was talking.
Yeah.
Is he the sure-handed receiver?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He's got the frame. He's got the speed.
Yeah, he definitely got the speed.
And he just need the hands. His hands just got to connect.
But I think he catch. I mean, when I'm watching, we don't catch like 2 or 3 Seattle games. I don't have NFL ticket, but we catch a couple games.
He can catch the ball.
Yeah, he can catch the ball. But like I say, Seattle always a threat.
Always a threat.
San Francisco, Garoppolo. Keeping up with the ticker on the preseason and all this, and he ain't really played yet in the preseason, but they say he looking great in camp.
Yeah, it's gonna be Garoppolo.
Yeah, he gonna start.
He gonna start.
Now, will the rookie take his job week 4, week 6?
Right. Depends on how much
Trey
Garoppolo
Lance,
body.
That's his name. Trey
can
Lance.
hold up. If his body can't hold up, then it's gonna be Trey Lance.
But Trey Lance, they killing me with this. They talking about how he pressuring Garoppolo, but he came out in the preseason, right? Mm-hmm. He playing against the backups right now. He did have a touchdown or whatever, but he was not accurate.
Yeah, he wasn't accurate.
And that's the thing, when they come from, the lower division in college. Now, they say he got all the tools. I really haven't seen.
Right.
Like I say, I just going by the stats off his preseason, And the main thing you look for a quarterback probably is accuracy. You don't want him throwing the ball every damn way.
What I saw in Trey Lance was confidence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You need that in your quarterback. The other things can be worked on.
Right. Accuracy most definitely can be worked on.
That can be worked on. But the confidence level was so high, and just to see that in him just coming in the league, it's like, okay, yeah, he's got a fire by him. You know what I'm saying? All those other things can be worked on. It looks good the way some of the things look good. So it's like, okay, yeah, this might be something coming up.
So how long do you predict before he succeed Garoppolo?
Well, it depends on Garoppolo's health. To me, if his health is good and he's not injured, then it'll be good for Lance to get under that wing and kind of learn a lot about the game.
Well, I still ain't forgave Kyle Shanahan for that debacle in the Super Bowl.
You already know.
So I don't care.
He's supposed to be the quarterback whisperer,
them in the bottom of the division. I want them in the bottom, and I want them so deep in the bottom. They done gave up all these draft picks to get up the Trey Lance. I want you to lose. I'm sorry, bro, because people can say what they want. Yeah. That was all your fault.
Yeah.
Through my eyes, man. Cause I just felt like that was bad play calling.
Yeah, it was bad play calling.
And now we have the LA Rams. Matt Stafford.
Wow, that is crazy.
Ain't that's crazy though? Because to me, everybody say golf. I mean, golf led them to the Super Bowl. What? His second, third year?
Nah.
Yeah, the Rams.
Yeah, I mean, the Rams was there, but golf is something that McVay seen. He was like, you know what? Let's get away from Detroit. Let's get Stafford. Because Stafford's going to sling. They're going to score a lot of points.
Stafford, just like I was telling them, Stafford always been a good quarterback. It's just that the Detroit Lions ain't been that good.
Right.
And he's from Georgia. Whoop, whoop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Former Georgia Bulldog. And like I said, Stafford.
The Lions just ain't never had no defense.
Do you think Stafford can get the Rams over the hump?
It depends on the receivers too, man. If they healthy, if the tight ends stay healthy, they're a problem because the defense is solid.
But I don't think the tight end too much should affect that because Stafford like to go downfield.
That's right.
We can't forget about the number one defensive player, Aaron Donaldson. Yeah, Aaron Donaldson. Donaldson. I don't know why you want to call them people name wrong, and I hate when people call mine wrong.
That's right.
But I got the division as. I'm gonna say I'm looking for Arizona to be number 1, Seattle number 2, Rams 3, San Francisco number 4.
Yeah, I would say Arizona number 2, Seattle 1.
You think Russ, after all that controversy, can come back here and have a MVP caliber season, even though he did last year?
I just, I don't think that Kyler Murray he can handle that pressure like that yet. I don't think he's there.
I think he ready. He see like shots out the door. Our number 1 NFL correspondent. Yeah. Kyler Murray a little man now. Yeah. He ain't 6'5" and all this right here, but he a little man now.
I know. We're gonna see.
Yeah, but we're gonna take a quick break and we're gonna be right back. Okay, we back. And now we want to talk about the other two divisions in the NFC because this is going to be a 2-part episode. We got a couple weeks before the season actually starts. Let's talk about the NFC East.
Oh, man. Yeah. I think they're going to be more competitive than they were last
year. Yes, most definitely. I think the team that got in almost did have a losing record, right?
Yeah.
Was they 7-9?
I think it was 7-9.
Yeah, I think that was Washington. Washington. I think Washington got in at 7-9. But let's start at the Mecca, New York.
New York.
What you think?
I mean, you got Barkley's back.
Right.
Daniel Jones back. You know what I'm saying? They still got Ingram out there. Mm-hmm. You still got a couple of receivers. Out there. Defense. I mean, I don't think they can compete with everybody else though.
Me either, because like I said, it always comes to my mind about Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Running down the field by himself and fail.
Like some old, that might have been better than that butt fumble with T.
Yeah. Like I said, I seen Steve Bono
Oh, yeah, Kansas City.
Yeah, I seen I Got You Babe Steve Bono take a bootleg. Because nobody thought he was going to run. A bootleg. And hit the sideline like Willie Beeman.
All the way.
And didn't trip over his own feet. Not saying, Steve, I Got You Babe Bono was clumsy or nothing, but he looked it.
Yeah.
He really looked it.
Yeah.
But
it should have been him at that time.
New York, I don't know. Philadelphia.
Ooh, man. It's a lot of work still. Still has to be done in Philadelphia. I mean, I like Jalen Hurts, which I wanted him out of there to go to my team, but
I don't know, man. Jalen Hurts, man. I put my faith in him that year. LSU won the title game because the guy perseveres.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Tua comes in, take his starting spot. He don't quit. Yeah. He keep chomping at the bit. And when they did call his number again, he came in and bought. And then when he did his transfer, he got the team in the college playoffs. Baylor, right? He went to Baylor?
I think it was Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. He got Oklahoma in the the championship tournament.
Yeah, the tournament.
So we know he's a leader.
He's a leader.
And he can play this game.
He did great last year.
But is he going to be great on this level?
Now, that's what we're going to find out, because, I mean, there's a lot of pieces that hasn't been put together to puzzle in Philly yet.
Well, Philly kind of regressed. Yeah. One-hit wonder. They won that Super Bowl that year, shocked the world, they kind of been regressing ever since. Carson Wentz, we'll get to him a little probably on part 2 of the show when we do the AFC.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Philadelphia,
They might be the bottom.
I think they probably third in my book, but Dallas.
Oh, yeah. America's team. It's America's team. Dak is back. Zeke is back. You got Cooper. You got
CeeDee Lamb. Shouts out Don Skillett. Me and a little really bet. You might win though because CeeDee Lamb in the slot is something else. He might just score a couple touchdowns there.
Yeah, it's plenty of opportunity for touchdowns. Dallas now.
Dallas on Hard Knocks this year though.
Yeah, I know. I haven't even seen it yet.
I watched the first episode of Hard Knocks. They showing they really highlighting the rookie linebacker. Dak Prescott got hurt again.
Yeah.
He's a little soft shoulder or whatever. Yeah, but I don't know, man. Nobody on Hard Knocks never made it, but I think Dallas might can.
I don't know, man. I think it's another team in the NFC East that's
Washington?
Yeah.
What it was? Is that the team we need to Google that and find out was they 7-9?
The Washington football team.
Whatever it is, we're gonna drop it down below, and you'll know how on point we are. But it wasn't a good record to say they was in the damn playoffs.
Yeah, they gave Tampa Bay a run. It was Tampa Bay they played, right? But Tampa Bay.
I don't think they played Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, I most definitely got to buy. Or did they play Tampa Bay?
They played Tampa Bay.
You went too in depth then on me, Sean. I can't remember back that far. We'll look it up and drop it down below. But do you think Kirk Cousins is the answer?
No. You talking about Fitzpatrick?
Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
My bad. Ooh, that's horrible.
I don't think he's the answer, but I think he fits the situation.
I like Fitzpatrick though.
He fits the situation.
Fitz magic.
Yeah.
I think that, and then he got this beard and his hair.
Yeah, it's a lot of excitement when it comes to Fitz.
Yeah, Fitz magic. Yeah, it fit him. He got that name copyrighted.
Yeah, he better. He should.
Yeah, but I just don't know.
The Dolphins wouldn't have been the record they were if it wasn't for Fitz.
But you got to think they got to have a spectacular defense to have that quarterback carousel that they had last year.
Yeah, they do have a nice defense, man. That's how, they made it. They came through at the end and it was taking off. So,
like I said,
I like one.
The way I got it is Dallas, Washington, Philly, New York.
Yeah, I'll swap out 1 and 2. I would say Washington, Dallas, New York, and then Philly.
I think the Washington football team has come close to getting the name. They say I think they done narrowed it down to 3. But I kind of like saying Washington football team.
Yeah, I mean, it'll wear on you just like anything else new is repetitive. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
So, do you think they were right for changing the Redskin name?
Well, there's a lot behind that, and that's gonna take up a whole nother segment. But
no, don't go there, Sean. It's a simple damn question. Yes or no?
I think so.
Okay.
It should have been changed.
NFC North. Chicago Bears. Justin Fields, is he ready now?
I say go for it. I mean, you could go with Dalton. You can start off with Dalton all you want. But I mean, you got Justin Fields.
I think Dalton, you give him 2 games. You give him 2 games. He a veteran. He came in, I don't really know what's going on in camp, but evidently something going on in the camp where they think Dalton should at least start the season.
Well, I guess that's I don't know what to call it. But I know I've seen rookies come out and they ball. You can't be afraid. When a quarterback has confidence and, the team is backing him and he's a leader like, I know him to be, why not?
I say give him 2 games. Justin Fields looked good in the preseason, but I also know he was playing against the backups.
That's true too.
You're not going against the starters, and he got up and said that the game was moving slow. And my boy Booger McFarland, he told him, man, be careful talking like that now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, you could start a backup quarterback if you want to. Go ahead and if you can trust your defense enough,
Well, we're talking about the Chicago Bears. They always got a good defense.
Right,
and plus, they home field advantage is that cold, and that's a damn defense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's an extra player on the field if you ask me.
Well, I mean, Andy Dalton is a backup. I don't see him as a starter. I think that's why they got Justin Fields, because they know that he's going to be the starter. And if it don't work, then, we'll go ahead and let...
No, Justin Fields, he going to work. I think he got that little it thing.
Yeah.
Even though, he got to Georgia, he couldn't dethrone Jake from State Farm.
Right.
With all the racist shit he said about white people only deserve guns. Then he goes to Ohio State, shows out. Now he has to get here in Chicago and do it with Andy Dalton.
Right.
Well, we'll see. Green Bay Packers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Baddest man on the planet.
Aaron Rodgers.
You could go into your job and tell them, you know what? I ain't reporting to work. And then when I decide to report for work, I'm going to get in front of the media and talk about y'all like a dog.
Aaron Rodgers.
Baddest man on the planet. I kind of wish he had more Super Bowls. I mean, for the career he done had, to say that, he sat on the bench 3 years.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is the truth at quarterback.
I mean, he has plenty more years to go.
I don't think so, because I remember when they lost to the Seahawks in that overtime game, Aaron Rodgers was hot. Cause he was like, man, I'm not finna stay around here 5 or 6 more years and wait for this chance to come.
Yeah, that's Aaron Rodgers. He does that type of stuff. He like to play with your mind, man.
They said that man ain't talked to his daddy for a couple years. His whole family.
Right.
Excommunicado.
Come on, man.
That boy bad, man. They gonna win that division now.
Oh, yeah.
And no knock on Chicago, because they my second. Yeah. But, I mean, when you go to talking about Minnesota and Kirk Cousins, I stumbled over what I was saying earlier about Kirk Cousins, but is Kirk Cousins the answer in Minnesota?
No, man. It's time for Minnesota to move on. Because you had Bridgewater. Injury happens.
Mm-hmm.
Kirk Cousins.
Tay Diggs got the hell out. Not Tay Diggs. What his name is?
Yeah,
Stephon Diggs. He got the hell out of there.
Yeah, and you see what he's doing in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Because he got a good quarterback.
I don't know, but Cousins will get you to the playoffs.
No. Kirk Cousins needs to be a backup right now. You know what I'm saying? For real.
I mean, out of 30 quarterbacks in the league, you think he'll back up?
I think he's a backup.
I don't know. We're going to have to do during the season, we're going to have to do ranking of the quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Let's do a country vision ranking of the quarterbacks because I don't think
out of 32 teams,
I
would say 25. Nah, you gotta give him top 20.
I might put him in the 20. I might put him in the top 20. At least the top 20.
Yeah, at least 20.
Yeah. Maybe a high 20, like 15. Middle of the pack, 16.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Detroit Lions. Don't know what to say, man. I mean, they are the Lions.
They are the Lions.
Only thing we know them for is having Barry Sanders at running back and playing on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and now Matthew Stafford's gone. You had Megatron. He gone.
Yeah, Megatron. But they said they wouldn't never let them boys out their contract. That's why they retired early.
Yeah.
You know, and basically he was kind of doing it for nothing.
I mean, it's time for them to sell the team. I think it's time for new owners.
But, you know, we talking about Detroit here. I think the Ford family own them.
I mean, it's time for some new owners. There is something going on in Detroit where it just doesn't work with the football team.
Yeah.
I mean, what else can you say?
Yeah.
You done bought in all the talent to Detroit for the past 15 years.
Or Schwartz, you remember when they had the coach named Schwartz and he wanted to fight Jim Harbaugh?
Yeah.
I think they kind of like made the playoffs that year.
About 15 years ago?
No, it wasn't 15. Jim Harbaugh, man, when he was coaching the Niners.
10 years ago?
Yeah, at least 10. I know. No, that wasn't 10 years ago, was it?
I mean,
it's close, but I don't think it was 10 years ago.
2011 or something like that.
The way I got it is Green Bay, Chicago, Minnesota, Detroit.
Yeah, I can see it that way.
Yeah, I think that's it. But this is a 2-part show, and we've made it to the end of the first part. And on behalf of me and Sean Starr, I'd like to wish you peace and prosperity.
Peace and prosperity. I forgot I used to do that shit.
Yeah.
But I can't hit that shit like I